Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Scavenger. Welcome to another episode of Leap of Faith. We're on Chapter 8. This is the last one in the series. So, why don't we just go ahead and get into the game? You wake up one morning thinking it's going to be just another day. But then something happens. You divert from the normal routine. And suddenly everything changes because of it. You get to experience things you never thought you would. Maybe you meet someone new. Or someone you haven't seen in a while. You might end up experiencing a lot of good things, and your whole situation becomes so much better than it was. Or you might experience bad things that no one should have to go through. But even bad things can lead to do something good. They gave you new experiences, because the old routine was getting old while you were getting older. However small a change, the new routine was better. And you realize, as time passes by, it wasn't a thing that changed your routine. It was you. And at some point, you ask yourself, where do we go from here? Assalamu alaikum. Are you fine with me sitting with you on your bench this fine morning? It's not my bench really, you know. Yeah, sure. There's room for one more here. I'm not from this country, so please excuse me if my customs are not as yours. But this is a beautiful day, the weather is nice, and we're in your beautiful park. Well, it's not my park. But you can enjoy it as much as you want, can you not? And that goes without saying. But what if you only had 15 minutes to enjoy this park, before you would have to leave it forever? Would that change your perception of it? Of course. Putting a time limit on anything can help you enjoy it more. So you're going home today? Excuse me? You said you were from another country. I assumed you were here on vacation. Oh no, I can never return home. War? Family? Yes to both, in some way. I'm sorry to hear that. Me too. My family always taught me what was right and what was wrong. Except it took me a very long time to realize that what they told me was wrong. Sure, your family can shape you either for good or bad. And your family did good for you? Well, I can still live in my country, so they must have done something right. My mom, didn't know who my dad was until recently. Tell me, son, do you believe in forgiveness? Son? Sorry, it is just something I say. What do you call it, a figure of speech? But do you believe in forgiveness? I'm a rather forgiving person. Someone close to me left me for reasons of her own a while back. She was gone for 2 years. After those 2 years, it didn't really matter because she did it for all the right reasons. I just had to look her in the eyes again to know that I forgave her. And then my dad showed up from nowhere and gave me his story of why he hadn't been a part of my life. I still don't know how I feel about that. It's all about trust, and I have no idea why I'm telling you any of this. Trust is important. It sure is. This guy, I wonder what he's doing, looking at his watch. Which country are you from? It doesn't matter where I was born, because I will never return. But I can tell you one thing. I am very happy I am here right now. Well, the park isn't all that great, but it's a nice place to relax after a morning jog. Indeed, but unfortunately, I have to go now. My time is over. You mean up? Up? My time is up. Figure of speech. Figure of speech. As I said earlier, I was looking for the most interesting company in the park. Seems I found it. Maybe. Or maybe it's because I'm the only one in the park right now. And that we will never get the answer to. Assalamu alaikum. Take care. Weird guy. Anyway, I've got stuff to do. My apartment is a mess. And Lexi's final concert in LA is in 2 days, and I'm not going to miss that one. I think we're all guests of honor, so hopefully everyone will come. Oh, Steph. Video call. Steph? Steph? Just one moment. Are you okay? You answered too soon. Take your time, I'm fine. What is going on with Steph? There. Hey baby, I was thinking about you, so I thought I'd give you a call. You sure you're fine? You look like you were having problems. I'm fine, promise. I just had a little thing I tried. So you looking forward to seeing the place I bought for us? I mean, I'm so excited to show you. I really hope you like it. I have full faith in you, Steph. I'm sure you'll invest our money in the best possible way and buy the perfect house for us. Is that why you called? No, I just wanted to say I was laying in bed yesterday alone, and then I started thinking that in just a few days, you'll be laying here with me. I guess my mind started racing, and one thing led to another. And before you knew it, What has she got there? Steph, is that the other end of the Rectum Blaster PT 450XXXL inflatable butt plug? I don't think he was supposed to see that. You were not supposed to see that. Honestly, at this point, I'm just impressed. But speaking of things I'm not supposed to see, are you actually in the house you bought us? So what I see in the background is, oh, for fuck's sake, no, you weren't supposed to see that. I guess we're still at the things I'm not supposed to see. No, don't take me back up. I like it down there. I know you do, darling, but I'd better get going. Got things to do. Give me a little preview. You still didn't tell me about the butt plug? What? Hold on. I can't do any of these? How dare you? I didn't flirt with her enough? What's going on? Oh, well, shit. That's a bummer. Well, I can't wait to have you down there again. But for now, I'd better get going. Looking forward to seeing you again. Enjoy the butt plug. Ziff, you're crazy. That butt plug is huge. What's gotten into you? Other than the butt plug, that is. Okay, can't sit here all day. Better get moving. I have to finish cleaning out the apartment. Get ready for the trip. Wonder who that weird dude earlier was. He is getting in the back of a van with that guy that was like kind of hanging out in the corner earlier. Guess it goes to show you never know who you might run into. Oh well. They really did a good job with the park. Even got a magazine stand now. Anything on the magazine stand? Anything important in the background? I don't really see anything. Do I need anything from it? Do I? Is there anything that stands out? I should hover my cursor over. Oh, that's my phone. I got excited. It wasn't long ago that I felt like this apartment was all I ever needed. Looking at it now, I realize I've outgrown it. Time passes and it's time to move on to somewhere else. Can't believe I offered for Cece and Linda to come stay with me back then. But honestly, I'm so glad they accepted. It turned out good in the end. Just a bathroom left to pack now, and that's the end of it. Doors open, whoever you are, come in. And watch the mess. I'm in the middle of moving, so watch your step. You don't say. And still got a cute butt. Robin? Robin! Surprise? So good to see you. It's been forever. I wonder how long it's actually been since between like season 7 and 8. I guess it's been a while. I know, way too long. You just been jogging? I'm smelling that bad? You're just wet. So you back for good now? Yes, I've had enough of the small town chit chat for a lifetime. Oh shit, he just gave her a smooch right on the lips, huh? Good to hear. You kissed me. Says a woman who offered me a friends with benefits contract at her place. But Steph, she's probably kissed Melvin, so we're even now. By the way, I got something for you. Actually, someone sent a bunch of these to Lexi as a marketing stunt, but we didn't know your address, so she sent it to me instead. Here. Holy shit. But this is a Playbox 6, I know. And a bottle of my favorite whiskey. Well, that is 100% from me. A little thank you for that evening at your place. Oh, and I'm heading down to McKenzie for breakfast now. You want to join in? Huh? Sure. But it's not out yet. That's the perks of being a world-famous pop star. Anyway, give me 2 minutes and I'll be ready. Playbox 6? That's right. I forgot Robin is a huge video game nerd. Huge. Huge. So you're staying this time? I am. I really like it here. And I've got the bowling alley to run. Now that everything's working as it should, it's just about finding a date to open. That's fantastic news. You're moving away? Yeah, me and Steph are moving to LA. Actually, she's already there and she bought a house. Turns out she had quite a bit of back pay from her old job, and with me selling my apartment, we could afford a nice place. Or so she says. I haven't seen the house yet. But she says it's fantastic. So you both found jobs? Kevin told me he would help me in that regard. He's got lots of contacts. And Steph, I think she's got an offer from her old employer. The one that kept her away from you? The very same. And I got the feeling she really wants it. I could be imagining things, but I guess we'll talk when I get there. But how about you and Kira? It's fine. It is? Can we just eat? It's complicated. Sure, let's enjoy the food. I'm stuffed. Me too. I'm so glad they started serving other stuff other than just burgers here. And it's not that I don't want to talk about what you asked earlier. It's just that Things are not okay, are they? I just thought I saw her. I know what you mean. This place feels a bit empty without her. I can tell you one thing though. You'll never see her behind the counter of this place again. So she's not coming back. Well, that I don't know. That bad. It's just that when we're here, she's this wonderful, free-minded, awesome Kira. That's the Kira you know. But when we're back home, she's a completely different Kira. Always afraid that she's going to do or say something wrong. Changes her style. Pushes me away when I want to show my affection. I know she doesn't mean any harm by it, and that she's trying to do what's best for everyone around her, but it just eats at me. And however much I hate myself for it, I don't know if I love one of those two. Listen, I was going to drive Linda to the airport later on. She's going home to her family and staying for a day before going to LA. How about I find myself a plane to your hometown and go see Kira? You don't even know where she lives. But you do. So you give me all the details, and I'll give her a little surprise visit. Maybe I can tell her a bit how you feel. You're actually serious? Yup. Oh boy, are you in for a surprise? What surprise? You'll see. Alright, come to think of it, let me call Linda and make sure she's ready for the trip. Dude. Chris? I tried calling Linda, not you. She's kind of busy. Hey, Clifford. Oh, hey, Linda. Just making sure you're ready to leave. I'll pick you up in an hour. No need. Chris is driving me. Look me up when you're at the airport then. I'm also outbound. Will do. You done? Hang on. You're not... Are you? Does it count if she doesn't move right now? Okay, just stop talking. But good for you, buddy. As for weird phone calls, that one ranks pretty high on the list. Well, I guess that's it. Better get moving. Have a nice journey then. You are certainly going to surprise her. Really? Oh, I'm sure of it. Goodbye, Ramen. I have to get ready for the airport. This is like one of the first decent pictures of him. Like I said in a previous video, he kind of looks goofy all the time. He just has a goofy expression. This one doesn't look too bad. Looks like a normal dude. Been waiting long? Hey, it's Linda. Not really. You're right on time. So now you're just admiring the view? Don't you recognize it? Should I? Look again. Oh, I remember. Lexi's plane. Yeah, that's exactly the spot where we boarded Lexi's plane that time. Where you and Chris did the walk. Yeah. We were trying to find some cool flight suits, but didn't find anything. So we did the next best thing. Good memories. I know. I'm sorry things maybe didn't turn out as you would have liked back then. Don't be. I learned a lot about myself this summer, and then I moved on. And you? I only wish you the best with your girl. But let's at least stay in touch this time. Of course. It's kind of hard not to, seeing you're Chris's best friend. I always forget about that. Guess I'll be seeing you a lot then. Don't worry, I won't be claiming dibs on him all the time. But you know, we're at an airport. Really? With all the planes taking off and landing? No, who would have thought? Very funny. There's something we need to do. Lead the way. All the newest designer clothes. Really? I mean, yay! I doubt he's excited about this. But look at all this stuff. It won't even hit normal stores until next summer. Mind if I find somewhere to sit down? Sit down? You can't sit down now. You have to help me pick out something. Oh, no. Yay. How's it going in there? I can't believe the sizes of these rooms. And it feels like you're gonna leave an ass imprint on the mirror every time you turn. Sounds like you're having fun. I'll manage. But I talked to Robin earlier, and she gave me all of these great tips for what to get. And did you know they have an adult toy store here? Right in this airport. Seems the color to get this year is pastel colors. And now I can actually afford to buy something cool. Did you say adult toy store? Yeah, you can see it from here. We can go there afterwards if there's enough time. But about these colors, you think I should go for pink or beige? Why not both? That's a great idea. I'll pick up something for Cece too. Black, of course. She doesn't wear anything else. Unless she's changed now. We're going to the other store? But now that I got a closer look at them, I don't think I'll fit either color. What do you think? Should I save up for now and do the shopping on the way back? Clifford? Okay. Okay. Do whatever you think is fine. Yeah, I think I'll wait until the trip back. Have you been shopping? This? No, I had it earlier. You didn't notice? Is it a present from me? For you? What gave you that idea? No, it's for Kira. Oh, and by the way, your flight is boarding. Shit, I have to run. Follow me to the gate? Of course. Oh, the plane is still here. You know you don't have to run like a madman just because it's boarding, right? But what if it leaves without me? Relax, it doesn't quite work like that. But I'm gonna get on board now. Say hi to Kira, will you? Give her a hug from me. Will do. See you at the concert. Oh, and Linda? Yes? You forgot this. So it was for me. Of course it was. But don't open it until you're in your plane seat, okay? Sure. And you're adorable. Have a nice trip. Excuse me, miss. We have to check all carry-ons. Sure thing, here. It's standard procedure. 99% of the time, it's nothing at all. But in the last 1%, it's... Oh no, what did you get her? Something wrong? Interesting device. I can't believe I fell for that. Oh my god. Every single time. Oh, and I'll get my revenge. Is he yelling this in the airport? For both anal and vaginal use, Linda. Oh, and will you look at that? It vibrates too. So, an hour to kill before the flight. Then an hour on the plane. Then about an hour from the airport before I'm at... Kira's place? It's the address Robin gave me. Kira's surname's on the door. But this is just... huge. Alright, someone is asking if he's lost. Don't know if it's guy, girl, whatever. But someone is asking. This does not even look like a house. It looks like some public building. Huh? It's a dude. I said, are you lost? It certainly feels that way. I have an address, but I'm not sure it's the correct one. If you tell me who you're looking for, maybe I can help you. I'm looking for Kira McKenzie. And what business do you have with this Kira McKenzie? I'm a friend of hers. I'm actually here on a surprise visit, if it's the correct address, that is. My name's Clifford. Clifford from New Jersey? That's most likely the one. Kira told me so much about you. Sorry about the brisk introduction. We sometimes get unwanted people on the property. I'm Frank, Kira's dad. Kira's inside. Just go right in and call for her when you reach the main hall. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see you. Will do, thanks. Kira? Kira? This is not at all what I expected. And where exactly is the main hall? Kira? Right here. Who goes there? Clifford? Clifford, it is you. I'm so glad you're here. Give me a hug. She bleached her hair. Look at you, so adorable and goofy. That's one way to surprise a girl. And look at you. You're totally different. New and improved. Like it? Give me a minute. I'm in shock. Yeah, there might have been a little thing I didn't mention. Little? Come here. I'll fill you in. So, you know my last name. McKenzie, yes. And you know the name of the nationwide burger store chain I used to work in. McKenzie Burgers, yes. Come on, Clifford. Holy shit! There we go. Short version. Frank McKenzie, my dad, started all of this about 20 years ago. It's grown quite a bit since then. There's about 5,000 McKenzie restaurants in the country, hence this house. McKenzie Burgers. Technically, the name is just McKenzie now, with the introduction of a healthier menu. Why didn't you say anything? I told you I ran away. It wasn't just because my dad didn't accept who I was. It was because of all this. Be the perfect daughter, don't be indecent, get the perfect boyfriend, sit properly at the table, don't color your hair with a weird color. It wouldn't matter to me either way. I didn't know who you were. There's been people using me for money before. That's not me, and you know it. I could have asked Lexi for money at any time. You know I didn't. I know, I saw that. It's just so fantastic being free from everything that's back here at home. Sorry, I didn't come here to lecture you. It's good to see that you're doing fine. I am. And the rest of you guys? We're fine, at least to my knowledge. I haven't spent time with all—
So there's the lovebirds.
Not lovebirds, Dad. Friends.
Well, you looked cozy.
Dad? Clifford. Clifford, Dad.
We met. Kira's been telling me nothing but nice things about you. But where are my manners? You kids must be getting hungry. You up for some homemade pizza?
That does sound good, Mr. McKenzie.
There was no food on the plane. Please, call me Frank.
We'll be right there, Dad. So, what's it gonna be? Dad's Pizza Special number 4 or 7?
How about number 5?
No, just no. Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
We have a guest, Kira. Let's hear his opinion.
I don't care. Pineapple's fine. I don't mind pineapple on pizza.
See, a man after my own heart.
Okay, but I'm removing it.
Kira, can you go down to the wine cellar and pick up wine? Something good.
Sure thing, Dad. You two start making the pizza.
So, how are your skills in the kitchen?
About average, I guess. Although I did help Kira cook burgers that day she was alone at work.
Yeah, she told me about that. I didn't even know she had taken a job in one of the restaurants. She could have just asked me. No idea why she would do such a thing.
I actually respect that she did.
Because?
She took a job earning her own money. The day I met her, she told me that she barely had enough to get by. Actually, I believe her words were, crappy job which pays way too little. But she smiled while telling me. She was happy.
So you consider my daughter to be a good friend?
I consider her a very dear friend.
How dear, if you don't mind me asking?
I consider both her and Robin to be good friends.
I get you. She's very easy to like. And she has, or had, this confused phase.
Confused?
Yes, about how life works, who to be and what to love. I don't know, exploring things that's not common.
Are you referring to Robin?
Yes, but why? She could have any guy.
You had to do it, didn't you? I'm gone for like 5 minutes, and you had to go ahead with that speech you always do.
Kira, sweetie, it's just guys talking.
Kira does this, Kira does that, Dad doesn't approve. It's the same story every time. You don't get to decide who I am, what I do, or who my friends are. All right? Kira's a little upset. Dad's like,
Kira, come on.
With all due respect, sir, I think you're the one that's confused. Kira's one of the kindest, sweetest, most loving people I know. It only took me a few days to realize that. She's also the one who taught me that love is love. She loves unconditionally, without any thought for their sex, social background, or color of their skin. That's who she is. If she's acting confused in your eyes, you're the one that's confusing her. I've never seen her angry once until now. So excuse me while I go find your daughter. I want to give her a hug and be there for her. Man, this is like a huge slap in the face to Frank. A huge slap in the face. You know, like you should have. Wow, Clifford, you just laid it on thick. Frank has 2 options here, to kick your ass and kick you out, or to, you know, maybe reconsider his confusion. I wouldn't be surprised by either. Oh, he's coming back for more. This is a very big house. Do you think you know where she could,
The barn out back. She always goes there when I'm being a jerk.
or at least he knows he's being a jerk. And that's a good sign that he's, at least attempting to be a good dad. Kira? You in here? Over here. There she is. Hi, Kira. So sad. Oh, look at that smile. She's not sad. There she is. How did you find me? Your dad told me. Scoot over. You're taking all the space here. Hey. Your dad didn't mean it. I don't think he did mean it. He's just, he's old school. He's trying to do, I think most parents are trying to do what's right for their kids. And, they're not always right themselves. Everybody's, everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes and everybody has something they can work on. So ultimately, I don't think he meant it. Yeah, he didn't mean anything bad by it. I know. He's just so uptight. But thank you for the support. Hiding in a barn like this, you see, Dad and I used to go to the horse races when I was a little girl. When we were walking around the stables there, I saw this beautiful black mare. I heard the owners talking about her being past her prime and having an injury that kept her from performing as a top runner anymore. I cried my eyes out when I realized what that meant, begging Dad to do something. So Dad bought the horse, and he had this barn built. She died many years later, but she gave me many good memories before she did. Since then, this has been my go-to place for whenever I need a moment to myself.
Spoiled brat.
Hey, with a heart of gold. Good save. You really didn't comment on my hair?
Your hair?
The color change. I like it. It's fine. It does look good. It's growing on me, Really? Change doesn't hurt. But seriously, Kira, you can't go around trying to please everyone all the time. Either you tell your dad that Robin is a part of your life and you love her, or you're going to lose her. Tough choices. She's just got this smile on her face. No matter what, they're talking about some serious stuff. She's just smiling away. I get why you like this place. It's very relaxing in here. Peaceful. And he fell asleep. Poor guy. Jet lagged and traveled far today. You just relax here for a bit. I need to have a talk with someone. It's way overdue. Yeah, good for you, Kira. Good for you. Huh? Sorry, Kira, I must have dozed off. Kira? I wonder how long I was out. Oh, that's them talking. Let's listen in for a little bit, eh?
You know the story. I've told it 1,000 times. About your mom when I met her.
I know. She was in a tough spot, and you basically saved her.
After what you told me the last few hours, I've come to realize that might not be true. I just thought I did.
Why?
You see, before me, she was dating a woman.
I know. Mom actually told me that a long time ago.
Yes. And somewhere along the line, we found each other. I always thought that I saved her from that fate. I thought I gave her a normal life, a family, kids. But now I wonder if I robbed her of the life she could have had, with the one she really loved.
You want to know what else Mom told me? It was her choice. In a difficult situation, she had to make a choice, but it was one that she never regretted. Of course, you got me and Sis along the way, so it can't be all bad.
Huh. And now you're faced with your own choice.
Yes. Although tonight I finally had the guts to take it. I have Robin. She's perfect for me. She loves me and I love her. Although there shouldn't be this need to choose, I feel there is. Because there are other people I care about too. My family. You. And if you can't tolerate seeing me being with the woman I love and support me fully, then I have to walk away. Because staying here and trying to convince you of the fact that who I am is who I want to be is going to cost me the relationship with the one I love.
I understand.
So?
You and Robin will have my full support from now on. I promise. I just want you to be happy. And I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier.
Hey. Good morning, sleepyhead. Morning? Did I sleep all night?
You did. In the barn, no less. But don't just stand there. Sit your ass down and I'll get the food out of the oven. You must be starving.
Guess you're really tired, huh? I feel like an awful guest right now. Hey, I was the one who let you sleep. But Kara, did you sit up all night? We did. And? I don't know if you said anything to him, but it was a good talk. For once he actually listened instead of waiting for his turn to talk. So everything's good? I think so.
Well, I hope you kids are hungry, because this is a breakfast of champions.
Oh, you removed the pineapple.
Of course, this is your special pizza. Smells delicious. But before we all have a mouthful of pizza, I want to apologize for my behavior earlier. You never get more than one chance to make a good first impression, and since I blew that, hopefully you'll give me a chance to make another. I'm not the one that you need to make an impression on.
Will you two stop talking? Let's eat.
This reminds me of that time I opened my first restaurant.
Here we go, embarrassing story coming up.
Kira was about 6 years old, and so very eager to help serve the customers. She was running left and right, picking up burgers, putting them on the customer's table.
Sounds like the Kira I saw in the restaurant.
You see, the problem was she didn't have any clothes on. She ran around like that for a week before we could even get some pants on.
Who says I'm wearing pants under my skirt when serving burgers now?
Kira!
Okay. Alright, that didn't make any sense to me, but whatever.
So Clifford, Kira told me about your friendship. I just wanted to say thank you for caring about her when she kept her distance from us and...
What's up? What's going on here? What?
Adorable.
And just like that, I realized something. Maybe it's just me enjoying Kira again. Or the fact that she's smiling and laughing. But maybe an outside perspective like mine helped her and her father see eye to eye. At least, I hope so. You sure you don't want to catch a flight with me now? I'm sure. I need to have a very long conversation with Robin today. But I really appreciate the surprise visit. Maybe next time I won't fall asleep in the barn. Next time you'll get the guest room. And give my best to Stephanie.
I will.
Bye. And safe journey. All right, that was a good trip. That was a good visit with Kira, and I think we helped her out. I really do. I think because of Clifford, Kira and her dad will be able to move past all their issues, and then that'll open up for Kira and Robin to have the relationship they've always wanted. All right, anyway, back to Clifford. Airports, they're all the same. Now, to find a taxi so I can go surprise Steph. I wonder if he said airports are all the same because maybe the developer's using the same airport assets regardless of the city they're in. I don't know, maybe. My, aren't you an arrogant one, walking straight past me like that? And I even considered driving you. How did you know I was coming? I was gonna surprise you. Like you could hide that from me. Oh, right, I forgot. You're ex-Homeland. You could probably just search me up in some kind of register. Mm-hmm. And have a Homeland app where you can see a map of where I am at all times. Of course. Along with my blood pressure, potential diseases, connections to known terrorists. Kira told me. Ah, so where's the car? On your right. Neat, isn't it? Neat's not the word I would like to use when describing the car I own. Co-own. Okay. Yeah, so you're not joking. Nope. She's a beauty, isn't she? I spent 99.9% of the budget on the house and the rest on the car. Is it even a car? Electrically powered with an effective range of 20 miles on a good day. 0 to 60 in about 45 minutes. Top speed of 120 miles per hour drop from an airplane. Oh, stop being so pessimistic. It's fun, I promise. Look at all these buttons. It's like flying a helicopter.
Don't tell me that you can fly a helicopter.
I can. Ready?
Almost. Charging my optimistic meter. Here we go.
All right, ready. And then off we go. Yeah! You're flooring it, aren't you? I am. Never tell Chris we own this car. Deal. at least they're gonna make that deal. That's good. Well, here we are. Our house. Looks good. It even has a small apartment we can rent out. But close your eyes.
Really?
Yes. Can I open my eyes now? Any second now. Oh, Steph, you're back. Who is... Turn your head towards Steph's voice or turn your head to the voice of the woman. I guess if they're both talking, I'll look at Steph. But I think, honestly, I'd be probably curious about who the other person is. Now, open your eyes. Ta-da! Why is Clifford saying ta-da? Whatever. So what do you think? Any view is good when you're in it. Oh, look at the lovebirds. There we go. Oh, hey. Clifford, meet Amrit? Okay, Amrit. Is that how you say the name? She looks kind of young. Okay. Hey there. Gotta give her like a weird voice. I don't know. Something somewhat different. I feel like everybody's voice is the same nowadays. So you're Steph's boyfriend. She told me all about you. Nice to meet you, Everett. She's helping me with the moving part, carrying boxes and organizing stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I could go for a beer. One for me too. Sorry if I seem a bit surprised. Steph didn't say we had a visitor. I won't stay long. Everything should be unpacked now anyway, and I don't want to get in the way of your reunion. Oh, feel free to stay as long as you want. You're not imposing. So, how did you two meet? We met at the gym. The girl of yours has a mean right. No, they must do boxing. Oh, I would watch out for her. You do not want to meet her in the ring. You want a beer, Amrit? No thanks, I'm good. So, you're sparring partners? Not really. We sometimes go at it, but it's mostly for fun. She'll beat me hands down anyway. She's pulling her punches. Yeah, but as I was saying, I should really be on my way. I have some errands to run. Well, good luck. I hope you find yourself an apartment soon. Thanks. Maybe today's the day. An apartment? You're looking for a place to stay? Yeah, it's almost impossible to find something decent that doesn't cost a whole month's salary. Especially since it's only for half a year tops. Steph, didn't you say we have a small apartment we can rent out? Oh, we do. So? That's a great idea. So how about it, Amrit? If you're okay with our small rental apartment, by all means, it's yours. I didn't mean to suggest... I don't even know if it's in my price range. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll figure something out. And if I see Steph is in a mood for punching something, I can just send her your way. Win-win. Let me show it to you, and then you can decide for yourself if it's any good. Sounds good. Bye then, Clifford. Have fun, you two. Nice view. I can't believe we could afford this. I never would have thought just so few months ago. That smell. Rose and jasmine. I was thinking about the slightly sweaty, spent too much time in a small car on a sunny day smell. That was kind of hard to say. Whatever works for you. But yeah, I recognize your perfume anywhere. It's so strange when I think about it. I spent so many days, weeks, months, just hoping that I'd done the right thing. Thinking that there was no chance we would come out on top. And here we are. There's nowhere else I'd rather be, Steph. I think that's worth a toast. Definitely. So, you like the place? You did good, Steph. I love it. That is a crazy view. There's no way they can afford that. I actually have a little surprise for you. You just relax and wait here while I go put it on. Is it that skin-tight leather agent uniform of yours? No. It's much better. Okay. He's like, did his eyes just widen because of that? All right, what do you got for us? Oh, what is this? It is some sort of skin-tight uniform. I like it. It looks great, but there's something on your... What? Where? Your backside. Where? I can't see it from this angle. Oh, really? That's just mean. Oh, he just wanted to see her ass. Sorry, Steph, but yeah, you look amazing. What's the occasion? We're going diving. We are? Your diving suit is in the bathroom. Go get ready. So that's a diving suit. All right. That smell. The smell of fear. Come on, it's not that bad. You look super inviting. I imagine this is what sausage feels like. There's literally no room for anything in here. Come here, sausage boy. Let me give you a hand. Better. As good as it gets, I guess. Going from sausage to spaceman. You're not afraid, are you? Not at all. Don't worry. You'll forget all about that once you're under the sea.
If you say so.
Oh, look at that. You have something on your... I'm not falling for it. No, really. There's an insect, bee, or fly. I'm not looking. You're just planning on pushing me into the sea anyway. Oh. Fine. Have it your way.
There actually is like a fly on his ass.
Oh, rude. I'm not thinking about how she smacked him and he's fallen in. I'm just saying she just smashed an insect on his ass. And there he goes. Holy shit. I can't breathe. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm breathing. Okay. I'm not drowning. You can talk too.
Steph?
You could hear that? Yep. Just as I could when you were standing next to me. And Clifford. Watch out. Alright. Obviously, this is just game world stuff, you know, game logic or whatever you want to call it. But, they probably got the most expensive diving equipment in the world right now. So they can afford this oceanside house with a pier where they could jump right in and see all this crap. Yeah, definitely gamer logic here. So, this is amazing. I knew you'd like it. But just a few ground rules. Most importantly, never ever hold your breath. Breathe like you normally would. If it's dark and you get disoriented, it might be hard to know which way is up. Just stay calm and look for the bubbles. They will show you the way to the surface. Never ascend or descend too fast. If you feel unwell at any point, just say so. I'll bring us up. And lastly, stop staring at the fish and listen to your diving buddy when she's explaining the ground rules. Huh? Breathe, go slow, keep talking, and bubbles are my friend. Got it. It'll have to do. We won't be under for long anyway, and we won't be going deep. Come on then, I want to show you something. You've been diving here before? I gave it a test run yesterday. I had to blow off some steam after the plug incident. Damn thing still hurts. Well, if it's any help, your ass is just as nice looking now. But it's one of the reasons I picked this place. I've always loved the water. I know what you mean. I love it. And now we can dive however often we like. Looking for something? Yes, I saw this nice spot.
Steph?
This is nice already. No, wait, here's a spot. Here we are.
It's beautiful.
There's this thing I've been wanting to talk to you about. And I guess it's just as good a time as any to do it. I missed you. And before you say, I miss you too, I have to say this. These few months we've been preparing to live together has been awful. I felt like we were back to that time that I left you. When I sat in the apartment in Maine thinking about you. So, last night I was so happy when I went to bed. Because I knew that from today, you would be sleeping next to me. In our bed. In our house.
I know, Steph.
You don't have to say anything else. I know how hard it is for you to just say that. But that's it. It's fine. And I know our life together won't be perfect all the time. But when it isn't, I'll always remember that feeling of how it felt when you were far away. And I never want to feel that again. What I'm trying to say is, I love you. Always have, from the moment I met you.
I missed you too.
How on earth can you have a heart on at this time? Does he have a heart on? At this time? I've had one for 30 minutes at least. It's not that I want to be a mood breaker, but shouldn't we be heading up soon? It's getting dark down here. But, yeah, you're right. Safety first. Well, that, and I have some pretty indecent ideas about what I want to do to you.
In our bedroom.
Exactly. Okay. If you had the big open windows like that, even overlooking the ocean, would you feel weird at all if you were doing that? Like with no curtains or anything? I don't know. I would kind of be nervous. Probably. Anyway. Oh, you're up already. I shouldn't be? No idea. I thought you had some wobbly legs that needed to recover. They're fine. It looks like she's walking drunk. That's her O legs. I had my doubts when you reached the second step, but you saved it nicely by the third. Oh, shut up. It's good exercise. So, you ready for the job hunting tomorrow?
Tomorrow? You're not wasting any time.
You're right. We should just go at it for a couple weeks. But then you need to go job hunting.
Sure, though I noticed your use of the word you, meaning you've already got a job. And I'm pretty sure I know what it is. You're going back to your old job, aren't you?
Well, my old boss at Homeland called me. He said I could come back to my old job if I wanted it. I think he feels bad about everything that happened. I liked working there, and I still have friends there. And honestly, I don't think I could see myself working anywhere else.
You know what? I really don't mind. And I don't know. I could ask about the Melvin guy. I think as a boyfriend or a fiance, any of them would ask about the guy that their girlfriend worked with, especially when they had to kiss for their job. So let's ask about Melvin here.
He transferred to Foreign Affairs. No idea what he's doing there.
But I take it you're not going back to doing undercover stuff at schools anymore?
No, there are new routines now. They stopped doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if they used me as a prime example of how many ways that can go wrong.
It wasn't all that bad. I mean, I got you. And a hell of a story to tell.
I think that's worth drinking too.
We'll never get to know what actually happened, did we?
Nope. And we probably never will. But from one thing to another, you spent a lot of time with Cece lately.
Steph, I didn't take you for the jealous kind.
I'm not. I was wondering how she's doing.
Sure. But she's doing fine, I think. Although, only Cece knows how Cece's doing.
We've texted a bit. She'll always have a monster to battle. But I think that monster is more active at the age she is now. A few more years and she'll be past the worst bit.
I hope you're right. I'm actually supposed to meet her at some beach soon. So I better start figuring out where that beach is.
Oh, I know where the beach is.
You do?
I'm the one who recommended it. And I think you'd better get going. Look.
Oh. She's early. And the beach is right here. It's the beach they live on. Okay. I'd better get going then.
Bring her here after, will you? I want to give her a hug.
Will do.
But Clifford, are you trying to scare the crap out of her?
Of course not. Why?
I mean, that works for me, but she might run away.
Oh. He doesn't have any pants on. Pants first, then Cece.
All right, everyone. That's like the first half of Chapter 8. We will finish up the second half in another video. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you did, let me know by smacking the like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I don't know, feel free to support the channel if you'd like to. There's links in the description. You can go to my link tree. And also, before I forget, if you guys want to see the uncut or the full version of this video, then definitely go check out the Patreon page where you can support there and get access to stuff that you can't get here. Thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. See you next time. Bye-bye.